Fucking shit, this goddamn mask. Alright, hold on. Hold on a second. No, fuck that. I think I got it. Hello there, YouTube. This is Trigodia here. It's been a long time since I made a video. I thought I'd bring in a new mask today. I got this from Party City. I figure it was a New Year's gift. I haven't even used it yet, so I'm probably gonna do it. But you know what? Since you know my face already, I might as well not do it. Fuck, that thing was stuffy. Hold on a second. God damn it, now you all know my secret. Now, ever since that sexism against men joke, for a while I've been doing some research. That Christmas on Skype was a break to try to get my thoughts back together. I thought I'd upload something hilarious. Now it's time for the grand finale. Today, I want to get off about what I found. I found stuff on MGTOW, the radical feminazis, and a whole bunch of shit, including the gamer world and Anita Sarkeesian. Now, I'm going to just cover all of this, and I'm going to be on my way, because I got a PlayStation 3 coming in. A new one. Now, I want to get something off of my... I want to get one thing straight here, okay? MGTOW and you feminist Nazis, you are both fucking idiots. None of you are oppressed. None of you are oppressed. Each one of you got good-ass rights that the other wants. That's why you're bitching and complaining. But if you think about it, it's rather fair. Now, the only thing I can put in account for that really isn't fair is the fact that if a woman hits a guy, nobody does shit about it, but if a guy hits a woman, he gets jumped. Now that's what I noticed, or it's looked down upon society. As propaganda would do that, a bunch of movies would do that, it plays into its title. But we get paid more in jobs than women, there's a lot more shit we do compared to a woman. In fact, we have more rights back in the day against women. So guys, fellas, you can't complain, and women, you can't complain either, because you guys have enough rights. You can go in a court settlement, take a guy half his cash, and you can take his whole house. Now, off that topic, we're gonna move on to my two groups. My least favorite group I'm gonna start with is you manginas. Why am I picking on manginas? Well, this has a lot to do with the fact that, personally, I used to be one of you guys. And for a long time, too. Subconsciously, I was considered a mangina. Well, not too much of a pussy, but I didn't know what the term mangina meant back then. I was what my mother called a Captain Sabo. Now, she used to tell me, don't be one, but subconsciously here, I was thinking, oh, I look after my friends, you gotta be loyalty friends. Little did I know the term and the definition. And I had to think about it. Every girl that I've come in contact with that has treated me somewhat indifferently, that has come to me crying every day, but go back to the same guy after the definition I gave, after what I told them what to do the first time, they go back with a guy. And now I know why. And I just gotta tell you, if you ladies ever watch this video, I'm never doing that shit again. You guys are on your fucking own. I can only give you advice, and if you don't take it, you're on your own. For real, you can call me a dick all you want, but I'm not doing it no more. I'm done being Captain Saberho. I burned my cape, my boots, and my super suit. Fuck that shit. But I'm not gonna be the asshole either, like most of these supposed alpha males out there either. I'm gonna be somewhere in between. I'm gonna be the rare alpha male. Why am I bashing on only alpha males and not... goddammit. Why am I only bashing on manginas and not so much the alpha males? Because, see, at least alpha males are a bit more honest about what they want. And manginas try to come up with excuses. They try to come up with reasons on why they do this. Now, I was never a radical mangina. I only helped people that I considered my friends. I didn't do the whole, are you gonna go with him? oh my god, you just met this guy. Don't go with him. Or try to make the girl feel guilty or make her feel like a slut. No, I never did that. What I did was, I was the shoulder for every bitch to cry on. That was my only mistake. Hell, I've even been on the opposite side of that. I had a girl almost not leave with me once because a guy was making her feel like a slut. And here's what I told him. It almost involved me getting into the fight with the guy. I was ready to smash his head against the brick wall. And I told him at some point, you know, versus me doing that. I ended up getting a victory. But at that point, it was just like, when he was trying to make her feel like a slut, I told him this. I'm like, homie, if I was some kind of rapist, I'm pretty sure even she'd feel it. You know, that whole idea, that whole statement would be valid if, you know, if you actually had some factual evidence to go upon it. But since this is an accusation, and you're only making this on me, so she don't leave with me, so she can leave with you, and so you can be the supposed hero, or try to, or whatever the hell you're trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I suggest you stop. At that point, I was getting kind of pissed, but I still got my victory. But this is way after the whole Mangina route that I was on, though. The point is, you guys that are trying to white knight everything, you can't do it. It's not gonna get you laid. I mean, you'd be lucky to get some ratchet bitch in a bed. You'd be better off white knighting a prostitute, but again, that probably won't even help, because the person you're probably white knighting against is either her client or her pimp. And a hoe ain't gonna go against her pimp, so what is she gonna do? She's gonna go against you. Now, this does not excuse you seeing a chick getting raped and you walking by and saying it ain't none of my business. No, I don't expect you to do that. If you can take the guy, take him, but if you can't, call the cops. Do something. Don't let it happen. Alright? Because you don't want it on your conscience. Oh, I saw this happen, I could have helped her, but she died. No, you don't want that on your conscience. But at the same time, you don't want to just help any random whore that happens to have an argument with some guy. Something you probably don't even know about, and you jump in, and now you're involved. Not only can this situation has gone south for the girl or the guy, but this shit has gone really against you, and now you gotta take a risk on possibly fighting someone, more than one person. Or you'd be lucky if it was just one person. A story I heard about, a guy got jumped by 4 people because he ran up on one guy. You know, that's one thing you guys got to take into account. White knighting is a dangerous thing. It's not really good for your health, because people get fucked up from doing this shit. Fuck-ups include death, permanent injury. And I'm talking about paralysis. Hell, I've known someone, and he was a friend that did that to one of those douchebags. Actually did a wrestling move called the backbreaker. You know, the same move that Bane did to Batman. He was big enough to do it to the guy too. And that's the scary part. A lot of people that you white knight against, you don't know who the fuck you're white knighting against. And that person might be the person that takes you out. So a little advice to you fellas out there, don't do it. It ain't worth the trouble. The female ain't gonna acknowledge you. If she didn't acknowledge you before you came in, she's not gonna acknowledge you after. Just look at it as it is, go by your day. Or if you're at a bar, and this is where it mostly happens at, and you see couples fighting, what do you do? Especially if it's couples. Here's the wise man way. Order your drink and drink to this shit. And tone out the noise. That is the response. And if the girl want to come up and talk to you way after those two have fallen out, that's fine. But but you jumping in on that shit is not going to get you pussy or brownie points whatsoever. It might get you acknowledged by the girl. She might not ever forget your name, but, well, fellas, let's just face it, alright? She's never going to acknowledge you as a real man. And even if you do get the girl successfully by that tactic, she's going to cheat on you and go by somebody she views as a dick, because she wants that real man that they carry. She doesn't want a complete pushover. Now, feminist propaganda, or should I say female supremacy propaganda, actually enlists that the guy saves the girl. Well, in reality, that's not always the case. Yes, there are rare cases where that happened. Now, if I was to see a girl getting, raped and shit, I'd take this little toy and go to town with the guy on it. Especially if his attention's not on me. If I see some shit going like that, if it's just two guys, this little baby here can do plenty of damage. Two to the temple. One to the temple on one guy, the other to the temple on the other guy. All you have to do. Call the police, let them know what happened, and that's it. Have the victim report it. Have the victim identify the guys who were doing that to. All you have to do. That's white knight. That is the true definition of a white knight. Someone who helps everyone. Someone who seeks justice for everyone. Not someone who's going to help a damsel in distress to try to get a reward. That isn't the way to do things. It's only going to put you in a deeper hole than which you were the first time. That kind of justice I brought up, I don't even call it white knighting. I call it black knighting. And not because of my skin color, but because of the idea of it being the opposite meaning. And I'm not saying, not by opposite, I don't mean, beat up chicks, pour drinks on them, all that shit. Or view women as sex objects. Because trust me, there are guys that do that too. They give us good guys, us true good guys, bad names. And it's sad, because fuck. You try to do so much good, like you actually be that tough good guy, like the good alpha male, but because the guy next to you wants to be a fucking asshole, you gotta deal with that possibility. Real alpha males have to face two challenges. Beta males, and they gotta go against alpha male other guys. Now, alpha male other guys can become friends. It's a possibility. You can befriend an alpha male other guy. If you're real passive about shit and don't give a fuck, sometimes you'll even attract alpha male other guys as either an ally or an enemy. This shit works both ways. But you will never befriend a fucking beta male. An alpha male will never be friends with a beta male. Because they're after the same thing, but they got different goals in how they're doing it. That's the reality behind it. Now, off of that, let's go into Anita Sarkeesian in the game. Yes, bitch, I'm on you now. You got so many pet knights, it's ridiculous. Now, being the fact that your form of feminism affects only white guys. Now, let's get rid of the color in general. Me as a man, I feel rather offended. Because there are black women that are targeting black men out of this. Started by white feminist ideology. So, in a sense, if one group attacks one guy, attacks one race of guys, they attack all of them, in my case. How the fuck could a video game get out there if it was truly sexist? That's like them making a game based on slavery. They can't really do that because of the uproar. So why the hell would they make a game of patriarchy? That's what I want to know. You got games like Bayonetta, but you guys claim that to be patriarchy because the female protagonist is her whole clothing outfit is out of hair. I saw that video, Anita. The thing is, the woman who, the person who made Bayonetta was a woman herself. It wasn't even a guy. But you blame it on us men because we buy the game and we play it. That's the problem. What you don't realize is that you bashed another woman in that situation. Hell, there have been plenty of sexy heroines or sexy characters made by other females. And you want to say women are objectified as sex objects. Well, let's think about Nicki Minaj. Let's think about Lady, the video Lady. The Pussy song. all big, burly, buff guys with no shirt on, no pants on, his shorts, you know, bound into a bed, you know, chained, all that shit. You know, I didn't really look into it, like, 'cause I don't care, alright? The thing is, there's men and women are both objectified as objects of sex. It's something called sexual attraction. And that's what they use in video games. Now, the Grand Theft Auto thing, while not many people do it, it happens. I'm talking about the whole killing a hooker. Well, no, having the hooker perform a sex act on you and then killing her to get your money back. All players do it. Hell, I even do it. The problem is, it's a video game. I wouldn't go and do this to a hooker in real life if I paid her. Because I know she's got to make money to put food on her table. Because it's a job. I know the difference between game and reality. Do they even sound the same to you? Game. Reality. They don't sound the same to you. They don't even have the same number in the words. For fuck's sake, Anita. And you want to try to challenge the gaming world, to try to change the norm, to come up with your excuse. You want this to be one-sided is what you want to do. You know, figure, since we got everything else, we got the movies, now it's time to get the video games. Do you know how many games there are of female heroes that kill a lot of men? I have plenty of those. I don't complain because I love the fucking game, I love the fucking story. It's irrelevant at that point. We don't like games because of a male protagonist and a female protagonist. I like them separately, yes, but we don't like the games because it objectifies opposing sexism against one side. We like the games because they're fucking fun. That's the point behind gaming. It's meant for fun. It isn't meant to bring propaganda like music videos or other types of movies out there that include manginaism. And back it once again. Manginas promote misandry. When are people going to wake up and realize that both sides are fucking stupid? Nobody has realized this yet. We got one group over here claiming patriarchy, and we have another group over here claiming misandry. We both do it. Is it really considered sexist at this point? You got guys that make kitchen jokes, and you got chicks that make dicks being cut off, make jokes about guys' dicks being cut off. So it's more like an equal thing with sexism. That's what the whole point of this video was. One group cannot complain about sexism because they're being somewhat sexist to the other group they're complaining about. It's kind of like a dual-edged sword. You want true equal rights? Then challenge both wrongs on both sides. That is how you get equal rights. And once again, you manginas, here's what you need to do. You need to start realizing your self-worth, your self-value. Start valuing that thing you call a penis between your legs. Start caring about who you associate with, who you look up to, who do you consider a friend. Start valuing yourself. And if you value yourself a little more, other people will start to value you as well. And then females won't walk over you like a used tampon. Girls will start to notice you. And hell, you'll even gain respect amongst your other guy friends, other men. That's what being a true alpha male is about. Standing up for yourself and valuing yourself. Honestly, I want a good woman a woman that's tough, beautiful, and not afraid to express her opinion, but respects me for being the man of the household. But at the same time, I will respect her as the female of the household. I will acknowledge my woman as my equal. I want someone like that. But there aren't too many bitches around here that has proven that yet. There are so many people going on reality TV shows, and trust me, half of that shit's fake. You got so many people going on TV shows and trying to look for baby fathers and all that shit. You know, I can't find someone loyal, and that's why I'm single. I don't really look down on cheating so much anymore because, let's just think about it. You probably accused the guy or girl of doing it so much, they decided to say, fuck it, and do it. Nobody ever just up and decides one day, hey, you're in a good relationship, I think I'm gonna cheat today. I think I see this other girl. No, this comes from an issue of distrust. That is what makes monogamy so bad. Moral of the story is, men and women gotta get their shit together. Neither of you are oppressed. You manginas gotta start appreciating the thing you call a dick between your legs, and stop putting the pussy so high on the pedestal it makes you seem lower than human trash. And maybe the girl you want will appreciate you, or she'll leave. But if she leaves, hey, she wasn't meant for you in the first place. Half of you guys that are manginas could pull fucking porn stars, but you guys put the pussy so damn high, as if the girl was to come towards you, you'd chase them off. It's sad to see, but you ain't gonna listen to me. You ain't gonna listen to nobody that's gonna tell you this shit. You're gonna do what you wanna do because you think being a hero is gonna get you laid. And that's fine, gentlemen, but don't complain to nobody else about your mistakes. You wanna do something about it? You wanna be able to get girls? Start valuing yourselves. And to you alpha male dicks, it's good you got the program, but you don't have to be such an asshole about it. You can be somewhat nice to the woman you're seeing. That way she doesn't really have a shoulder to cry on. You'll be that shoulder to cry on, but you'll also be that person she cries about. It's a confusing thing, nobody gets it now, but I'm pretty sure people will later. That's all I had to say today. Trey Godia out. Y'all have a good day.